What it do, STLive crew? It's your boy Soof.
I'm Tamara, and we're back at it again with episode 2, AFC North edition. Let's get
Yes,
right
sir.
into it with the Steelers. What do you think about them?
I don't think they picked up much. What I saw, I don't think they picked up much talent.
Mm,
What I saw is Eric Ebron, fullback Derek Watt, and O lineman Stefan Wazowski. I think that's how you say his name.
yeah.
But the thing that thing that surprised me is that they have no first round pick, and that's gonna come back to bite them because they would have had not a beautiful pick, but they would have had an okay pick at 18th. But I don't think they're gonna be good this year. I won't lie to you.
I agree. It seems like all they picked up is like backup players in case their other players got injured. So,
Yep,
yeah, that's about
exactly.
it for Pittsburgh. But,
Yeah,
yeah. Next
I
up, we
give
got,
let's rank their free agency. I think I'll give them a D, a D.
I'll give him a C minus just because, it's always good to have backup players when things go downhill. So
Yeah,
I'll give him a C
true, true.
minus.
All right.
Um,
On to the Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens. I'm a big Ravens fan, so I love what they did. They got when the Ravens have a good pass rush, they play better. It's statistically proven that they play better when they get pressure on a quarterback. So we got Derek Wolf, played a long time in Denver, reliable, very good, and Calais Campbell. I don't know what the
Yep.
Jaguars are doing, giving away all their good players.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
lost
They're
Hayden Hurst and Seth Roberts. We have two good tight ends, Mark Andrews and Nick Boyle. So Hayden Hurst isn't, you know, a
he's not
must-have,
gonna make that much. Yeah, not that
but
much of a difference.
he
But
was he was good to have. And Seth
yep,
Roberts, we could get somebody in free agency who could replace him easily. So yeah,
yeah. And you guys have the second pick in the draft. This 22nd pick,
yeah,
not
yeah,
the 22nd pick. But you guys have no second rounder. You guys
yes,
traded your second round pick.
yeah. That's a bit of a we could get someone good in the second round to like replace Seth Roberts, but I wouldn't go wide receiver in the second round because if you look at Lamar, he isn't somebody who throws to wide receivers. And we got Marquise Hollywood Brown. People say,
Yep,
"Oh, we need a wide receiver," but he played all last year with an injury. And now he's healthy. He had a surgery. He's gonna
he's
come
good.
back. He's gonna get some good
Fast.
stats. So
Yep.
yeah,
All right. Next up, we got the Browns. I actually think I give them an A minus, and in the free agency, I like what they did. They got Austin Hooper. I wanted him to come to the Redskins, but I like him as a player. They got backup QB Case Keenum from the Redskins, Carl Joseph safety from the Raiders. These are all good players in my perspective, and I think that'll add onto their team. I think they have a good team right now, and this just adds more talent to the roster. Good backups, if anything happens to Baker, they got Case Keenum, and plus they have the 10th overall in the pick, 10th
yeah.
overall pick in the draft, and that can get you something good. So we'll have to wait and see what they do.
Um, Austin Hooper, he was a good tight end, but he's getting up there in age, and I don't think he's that big of a pickup. Personally, I don't see the A minus that you're seeing here. I'm seeing more like an average thing, like
A C plus type.
C plus, above average by a little bit, but they got a lot of backups for you know injury. Case Keenum, I think, is the best pickup they made. He is a veteran player. He's experienced. He's pretty smart. He's a good pickup. And I feel like that might be the best pickup they made. I'm not. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but I'm gonna give him a C plus.
Hey, We disagree, but that's okay.
Yeah. Next up, let's
And
go to
on to the Bengals.
the Bungles. Yeah. Ugh.
The Bengals.
They did nothing. They did nothing.
They picked up DJ Reader, D tackle from the Texans. They also
Yeah.
got Alexander, the cornerback from the Vikings, Von Bell, the safety, and Trey Waynes, the cornerback. I think they focused mainly on their defense on this free agency
Because
because
they're
I
picking up Joe Burrow.
I think that's their problem. I think they're focusing so much on their defense that they're forgetting that their offense last year was horrible.
But now they have Joe Burrow. But personally, I don't think
I
Andy
don't
Dalton was the problem.
I don't think one player is gonna come and turn the whole team around like that. Like
I
I
mean,
really don't.
you look at Tom Brady. That's what he did back in like 2001.
Yeah, but then they gave him up people on his team that were good. He had Randy Moss.
And they didn't win a Super Bowl with Randy Moss. They won a Super Bowl with bums.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. They might not even pick up Joe Burrow. They might
They're
go
gonna
for
pick
Chase
Joe
Young.
Burrow.
We'll see.
I guarantee it. I think Joe
Hey,
Burrow, like he's not gonna fix the whole team because they don't have offensive linemen. They don't have a running game.
yeah,
They don't have
yep.
much. So I
We'll
give
see.
their free agency a C minus as well.
I
Yeah,
give them a C, just
yeah,
an ordinary C, because they worked on their defense. Actually, I give them a C plus because I
C
like who they
plus.
picked up on defense. Re-signed AJ
Yeah.
Green, so I like what they put on their defense. So I'll give them a C plus.
All right.
We'll also rank them, and we'll be back. All right, guys, we just discussed. We put them in an order, and I'll let Tamara go first. Go ahead, say your order.
First up, I got Baltimore Ravens. What about you?
I agree. Baltimore Ravens. It is. I
And
think they have a chip on their shoulder from last year, and they're gonna have to prove themselves.
yeah,
They lost to the Titans. They're gonna have to prove themselves. So I'll wait and see what happens with them.
well, they fixed their defense up, so I
Yeah.
think that's going to be a huge factor in
Yep. Yep. I
making them
agree.
come back. Next up, I got Pittsburgh because they have a coaching staff who's experienced, but I don't have faith in the Browns. What about you?
I have the Browns second. I
Mm,
like their offense
mm,
last year. I like their offense last year. Nick Chubb, Jarvis Landry, Odell, and now Austin Hooper. I like it. I won't lie to you. And they had the 10th pick in the draft. I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up getting a good like old lineman or even a good defender. So I
yeah.
mean, I give them second. I put them at second.
Okay, fair enough. But next up, I have Cleveland because they got a lot of stuff, but I don't see them being first or second.
This might surprise you, but for third, I put the Bengals.
Mm,
I think the Bengals, like, I like the way how they stacked up their defense a little bit. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, their running back. I think that might be a good combination.
yeah.
So I put them as third. Not last, but I put them as third.
And last, I have the Bengals, but I hope your prediction is right because if the Steelers are last, oh man,
I
I'll be
put the
happy.
Steelers. I put the Steelers as last because I'm sorry, but free agency. They didn't pick up anybody that like seems seems like somebody who could change their team around.
Yeah, I hear
Like,
you.
and they don't have a first round pick, right? That's the team that doesn't have a first round pick.
I
Yes,
believe so. Yeah,
Steelers got no first round pick. So basically, the team they have right now is the team they're gonna be with. So I mean, their defense was okay last year. They they focused on offense in the free agency, and I just don't see anything that's appealing to me. So
yeah.
I think they'll be last.
But you got to keep in mind, Big Ben is going to be healthy.
I don't see the hype. I'm sorry. Like
Neither
in
do
my
I. I'm just
perspective,
saying.
and in my perspective, a good quarterback is a quarterback who can move. Ben big like who can move or has
But
a good
it's Big
mindset. Big
Ben,
bro, he cannot move
bro.
nowhere.
He's
Like
the
man
big
cannot
chungus of
run.
the NFL.
Yes, bro, he's too fat.
It's,
Like
nah, but it's funny when he breaks a tackle. He's like, ugh, man.
yeah.
It's like my
But
dad
hey,
out there.
something else I wanted to tell. Something else I wanted to say. I've been looking at Baker Mayfield's Instagram recently, and it showed he lost like 22 pounds over quarantine. He's been getting ripped, bro. I'm telling you, it's comeback season for the Browns. I wouldn't be
Baker
surprised if
Mayfield.
they take number one. I would not be surprised if they take number one next year.
Yeah, I would be shocked because it's not gonna happen.
We'll see.
We'll see. Because out of these, see, I know what's gonna happen.
All right.
It's gonna be
All right. Keep
Ravens,
that same energy.
Steelers, Bengals, Browns, Bengals.
Keep that same energy.
I guarantee it.
All right.
We'll see.
All right, guys. Peace. We'll see you on the next one.
Comment down below what division we should do next, and
Yes, sir.
peace.